Welcome to the Volunteer Examiner Manual Review and Open Book Test Prep to become an ARRL VE. Objectives: learn how to become an ARRL VE. Review Volunteer Examiner Manual. Submit your documents. References: notably, we will be reviewing the ARRL VE page, the ARRL VE Manual, the ARRL VE Open Application Form and Open Book Test. See links in the description for this video. If you are currently a VE for a non-ARRL VEC, fill out the ARRL VE application for current VEs. See links in the video description for the video. If the documents are faxed or emailed to the ARRL VEC, you may be required to also mail the original application to complete the accreditation if your application signature is not legible. They require your signature on file for identity confirmation on exam documents. Submit a copy of your accreditation certification along with a completed ARRL VE application form to ARRL VEC 225 Main Street, Newington, CT 06111. See the fax and email info in this video's description. For first-time VE applicants, we will cover the 3 steps now. Review the VE Manual. Pay special attention to Chapter 2. Becoming a volunteer examiner. Complete the VE application form and open book test. Fax, mail, or email forms. Adobe PDF file or scanned JPEG image showing your real signature. To ARRL VEC. Step 1. Read the ARRL VE Manual. See links in the video description for the video. Great job! You read the manual. Now we can do Step 2. Step 2. Open a copy of the ARRL VE Open Application Form and Open Book Test to fill in and sign. See links in the video description for the video. When may all or a portion of the test fees collected by a VE team be used to offset expenses not related to examinations, such as instruction or club expenses? Never. By how much can a VEC or a VE team vary the test fee that it charges each candidate to offset expenses incurred in coordinating sessions during the calendar year? None. Which FCC Bureau administers the VE program? The FCC Wireless Telecommunications Bureau, WTB. What is the test fee charged to each candidate who takes examination elements for technician or higher class licenses, including upgrades, at an ARRL VEC coordinated session during this calendar year? $15. How old must an amateur be to be eligible for VE accreditation? 18 years old. May an amateur be accredited by a VEC if his or her license was ever suspended or revoked? No. May a VE be accredited concurrently by more than one VEC? Yes. How long is the term of accreditation for ARRL VEC volunteer examiners? Accreditation will be current as long as you remain active by participating in an exam session at least once every 5 years. What is the name of the ARRL VEC program feature where an ARRL VEC VE team, with the appropriate documentation provided, can accept the services of a VE who is accredited with a different VEC? The ARRL Instant Accreditation Program. What is the minimum number of VEs needed to conduct a VEC coordinated test session? 3. Who must grade the examinations of each examinee? Each VE may VEs who are related, e.g., husband or wife, administer elements at the same session? Yes. May they administer exams to their relatives? No. On the NCVEC 605 form, in addition to name and address, what other items are required by the FCC on the application? Call sign, FRN, phone number, email address, felony conviction status? Which elements can be administered by a general class VE? 2 technician. Which elements can be administered by an advanced class 5E? 2 and 3 technician and general. In the ARRL VEC program, may a VE team liaison or VE session manager who holds a general or advanced class license receive test papers for elements 2, 3, and 4? No. Which license class, if any, must the VE team contact person hold? No license required. Who decides when and where a test session will be held? The VE team, who is responsible for maintaining question pools from which all written element exams must be designed and assembled. All VECs must cooperate in maintaining one question pool. Under what circumstances may a VE team conduct a test session without having publicly announced it in advance? Public notice is no longer required by the FCC. If exams are administered at a convention or hamfest, under what conditions may an examinee be required to pay to gain access to the test session site room? If a candidate decides to visit the event before or after the exam, however, they can be charged the same entrance fee as any other attendee. How long does an average ARRL VEC test session last? About 3.5 hours. What VEC form should be used for recording each examinee's progress and pass or fail results for a test session? Test session report. When an applicant answers yes to the FCC Basic Qualification Question, felony question, where and to whom do they submit, email, their exhibit, explanation? Applicants must send the explanation and the application file number via email to attach 605@fcc.gov. If an unlicensed applicant passes elements 2 and 3 at an ARRL VEC coordinated session, what new license class earned should be indicated on the CSCE and on the Form 605. General, if an unlicensed applicant passes elements 2, 3, and 4 at an ARRL VEC coordinated session, what new license class earned should be indicated on the CSCE and Form 605. Amateur extra. May VES read the exam questions to visually impaired candidates? Yes, may a non-VE read exam questions, administer the exam to their relative? Yes, may VE teams who are not officially field-stocked by ARRL VEC retain test booklets or exam materials after the conclusion of the test session? No, can a VE who has recently upgraded serve as a VE exercising the privileges of the new higher class license before the newly upgraded license grant appears in the FCC's Amateur Service License database? No. In the ARRL VEC program, after a test session is conducted, can the VE team submit all applications and all examination documents? This includes any test documents passed or failed. Through a session documents uploads webpage for quicker service? Yes. For in-person sessions that have been uploaded via the session documents upload webpage, must a note be included in the mailed package indicating the session was electronically filed? Yes. May an applicant who is applying for an upgrade at a test session also request a vanity call using that same upgrade application? NCVEC Form 605? No. When an applicant answers yes to the FCC Basic Qualification Question, felony question, within how many days must they submit, email, their exhibit/explanation to the FCC? Within 14 days of the application data being submitted to the FCC under current FCC rules procedures, can an amateur license be renewed before 90 days? No. Do FCC rules allow partial credit for expired general, advanced, and extra class licenses? Yes. For how long is credit, as shown on a CSCE, valid? 365 days. May the VE team deny an applicant the use of a calculator? If so, when? If the VE team is not convinced that the memory is cleared, what must a technician class amateur who passed the technician exam before March 21, 1987, do to receive credit for Element 3, towards a general class or higher upgrade? Show proof and pass the technician written exam before they can apply the grandfather credit towards a license and pay fee. Should elements that an applicant successfully completed at an earlier, different test date, location test session also be indicated on a CSCE issued at your session today, current day, or at the next test session, future date, where the applicant successfully completes an additional element? No. To whom are the 3 copies of the ARRL VEC CSCE to be distributed? Top sheet is given to the candidate. The pink copy must be sent to the ARRL VEC, and the yellow copy is to be retained by the VE team. According to ARRL VEC policy, how soon should a VE team submit exam session documents for successful candidates to the coordinating VEC after the test session has been conducted? 10 days. Step 3. Please fax, mail, or email forms to the address below. ARRL VEC 225, Main Street, Newington, CT 06111. Fax 860594039. Email vec@arrl.org. Next steps. Once accredited, you will receive in the mail a colorful laminated VE badge to wear at exam sessions and a certificate suitable for framing. Please allow 3 to 4 weeks for the ARRL VE badge and certificate to arrive. Go and volunteer for a test. Congratulations! End of material. Please like and subscribe for more from HR4BTC. Also visit HR4BTC on Noster.